Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing the 500-hour review or 7,000-mile review on this 2014 KTM 300 XCW. And first off, let me say, if you're thinking of getting KTM, I'm not a fanboy at all. Like, just not at all. But, not a fanboy at all. It's getting a little hot in here. I'm going to take off my jersey. You know? Oh yeah, much cooler. Put on my helmet for safety's sakes. But if you're thinking of getting a KTM 300 or any KTM, but today we're reviewing the 300, definitely would recommend. Like, this bike has been through it all. Like, there's no other bike I think would survive this. So where to start with this KTM? What hasn't it done? Broken.
Oh, that's not even on purpose. Oh, God, that did not sound good. No, that broke my handlebars.
So I put this KTM through about every scenario you can except what it's made for. I bought to go ride off-road in hills, but I haven't really. I've ridden off-road twice. It was awesome, but I put some supermoto wheels on it because I ride streets mainly and go adventuring on trails and homeless camps and stuff.
Oh, they're all squatted up. There's so many of them. I don't like this. I'm severely outnumbered. Are they making a roadblock? Sorry. Are they blocking me in? I really think they're blocking me in. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Have a good one. Oh my God, I legit thought they were blocking me in. That scared me so much.
This bike hasn't seen as much like rough enduro as I thought it was going to, but it's seen plenty of falls.
Oh no, that is not happening. Let her run. Oh! Oh no. Oh wait, that just, no. Oh, oops. Walk it until your bike starts sliding, and then you just let it go, and then you just slide down on your own. Oh, that was a banger. Ow, 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 ow.
I would tell this bike's taken a lot of falls because on average this bike takes about 2 to 3 falls like that every ride, and I ride this thing like 3-4 times a week, so do the math of how many falls it's had. It's had a lot of falls in its life. And it's only called for life alert a few times when it couldn't get up. Other than whenever it drowned, it doesn't know how to swim, like if it falls in water while it's running, it's not gonna turn on again afterwards. Kind of ridiculous.
This is dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. No! No, no, this is not good. This is not good. I gotta grab it. Oh! Thank God my phone's waterproof. No! Not good.
But easy fix, you just take out the spark plug and flip it upside down and get all the oil out.
He's a squirter!
The bike has a mild case of diarrhea from all the water coming out of the exhaust at the moment.
Other than that, that's the only real problem I've had. The fork seals have gone out, but I think it's just user error when there's so much mud in your front tire that it won't spin.
That is completely covered. You can't even see I have a front brake. Let's go. Yeah, it's like locking up. It's literally doing a burnout. Come on, you stupid bike. You bike. Yeah? You like that? Huh? Yeah, take that.
And it's just jamming into your forks. Oh yeah, radiators. They do tend to break a lot. Like if you throw a glass bottle at your clutch cover and glass goes off, it'll put a hole in your radiator.
We gotta test the durability of the KTM. And y'all said I've been testing the durability, but what happens if you throw a glass bottle at it? Oh, that was like a Sprite bottle. Let's step it up to a wine glass. Oh, she's a savage. She takes it like a champ. A Mickey's. No! It literally just punched a hole in my radiator. Come on. Well, we'll FaceTime Gentry.
So there is that. Other than that, those are the only like problems I've really had with the bike. So I'll just show you everything that's wrong with it, since there is some stuff that's like wrong with it, but not a problem, if you know what I mean. So first, we'll start off with the handlebars. The grips are nasty. That's the easy fix. That's not a KTM thing. That's just a grip thing. These bark busters have been through it. They've slid down their fair share of stuff. But again, that's not a KTM thing. And they're a bit loose. This bolt did not do a good job of staying straight. Okay, now let's get into some KTM things. The start button is non-existent. The front brake touches the bars. The throttle, I don't know why it just does this, but it does that. Still works. Comes back, kind of. The bars are terribly bent. I have no idea why they bend so easily.
Oh, no, that is not happening.
The speedometer still works great. We got 7,125 miles. And where is it? So it shows me the runtime. Yeah, there you go. 499 hours. So she's put in some work. On this side of the bars, the kill switch killed itself. Disconnected, so I just had to stall it every time I turn it off. The Island Boys shut off.
Baby, third gear. Third gear. I don't play no game.
The clutch, you pull it in and it still drags pretty hard. So don't know what that needs. But then if we come up to the headlight, it always pops out of its little sockets right there whenever you drop it on the ground really hard. I would show you right now, but I don't want to put a hole in Shisha's Hind Swiss tracks because they're nice. On this side, just the clutch side fork has blown, and in turn it has sprayed fork oil all on my brakes, so my front brake doesn't work that well. The radiators are JB welded everywhere. All the mounts have broken on them, so they're just JB welded together. Here the JB weld broke, so I zip tied them to the bike. Oh yeah, I zip tied them right there to the radiator guard, and they've been holding up ever since then. Missing the bolts to hold the plastic, and then the plastic even broke, so I just zip tie the plastic. Over here, the pipe has broken. As you can see right here, it's broken in two places, cracked, but it still works. It does pipe things. It's got a few dents and rash on it, but other than that, it's good. The skid plate is held on by one bolt, maybe just the exhaust at this point. Oh yeah, the exhaust is not held on by anything, just the two springs. The clutch cover, if you throw a glass bottle at it, it breaks pretty easily or like gets scuffed up. Like all that's from a glass bottle, or several of them. And then also the radiator, speaking of glass bottles, does not work very well after you throw a glass bottle at your clutch cover and it hits your radiator, a shard of it, and puts a hole in it. But fortunately, my homie JB is nice with the welding. Came through and fixed that in about 12 hours back on the road. And then on the silencer, the exhaust tip is kind of holding on by a thread. Then, speaking of holding on by a thread, my tire is down to the wire on how much life it has left. Same with my wheel bearing and swing arm bearing. I don't know if y'all could see all that, but it's pretty severe. And then if you loop too many wheelies on purpose, this little plastic piece breaks, and then it just kind of flops and really makes your bike look ghetto and clapped. I will say the new seat cover is holding up really good. It's been on here for several months. But if you put an air tag in there and drown your bike in 15 minutes of water, the air tag no longer works. And then the chain is looser than your mom after your fat ass came out of her. And then the KTM sprockets don't last very well. After 7,000 miles or 500 hours, they're kind of worn out.
And the KTM air filters, they come like all nice and green or like clear, but they turn brown really quick. Also, another complaint is the air box. It just flew off when I was riding, so I have no idea where that is. But so now we just run an open air filter, gets that high performance.
So other than those minor issues, that this bike is still very rideable. I feel completely safe riding it. Like, I don't feel like the back tire's wobbling and like gonna give you death wobble. I don't feel like my skid plate's about to fall off and catching the back tire and lock the tire up. I don't feel like if I need to stop fast that my front brakes won't work. These are just no fears I have with this bike at all. Like, I think it's just gonna take anything you throw at it. So if y'all tell my skin color, I'm Hispanic, my mom's from Honduras, so y'all know about the chancla with the Hispanic moms. You can even throw a chancla at it, and the chancla just bounces off. Like, if my mom threw a chancla at me, I'd go, ow! But no, this thing takes like a champ. So basically my final thoughts are, I'm not biased to KTM at all, like, at all. I'm not a KTM fanboy, I'm not biased at all, like, at all. My overall thoughts are, if you're looking to get a good two-stroke to go off-road, get a KTM 150, 250, 300. They're all great bikes, they'll last you, and you can put them through some abuse. But the biggest problem with the KTM two-stroke is because I'm poor and I can't afford the brand new one that mixes its gas for you. I have to mix my own gas at the gas station like a peasant. Do you know how embarrassing that is when your friend has the brand new TPI and they just pour gas in it and go? I go, oh, wait guys, I gotta mix my gas. But I got something to make it less embarrassing now. I got this KTM baby bottle, so I can put my two-stroke in it and know how much. It doesn't have ounces. What? Well, I'm gonna need to learn something else, the metric system. But got this KTM two-stroke bottle to pour my oil in, so when I pull up to the gas pump, I can pull it out and not be completely embarrassed to ride with my friends who all have bikes that mix their own gas. Yeah, honestly, guys, the KTM is like, this bike has surprised me on how good it's been, and the longer it, like, the better it treats me, the worse I treat it, which is kind of counterintuitive, but I'm like, oh, it took that, it'll probably take this. If it took that, it could take that. What can't this bike take is kind of what I'm trying to find out. And I'm really struggling. I really want to put like 5-10 pounds of tannerite on the bottom of it and shoot it and see if it launches up in the air and see what that happens. So I put it against the airbag. I need to drop that video. Yeah, that's about it. If y'all want to like, comment, subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And thanks for watching.